Meeting human design is such a massive gift, such an incredible blessing and grace to be able to see yourself behind the curtain of your consciousness. You know, it's your user's manual for your supersuit. If you recall the show The Greatest American Hero from the 80s, you may remember it or have come across it. It was the teacher who was with some government FBI guy in the desert, and aliens come down and they present him with this supersuit, him being the teacher, and say, we've selected you to protect the earth or something like that. But then the army or something gets wind that there's a UFO presence and something going on in the desert, so they all start scrambling to that location. So in a hurry to get out of that ensuing drama that's about to unfold, the teacher and the FBI agent scram. But in their haste to get out of there, they leave the instruction manual for the supersuit. They leave it in the desert. They only grab the suit. So as a result, he had inconsistent superpowers. You know, without the manual, he could sometimes fly, but it was awkward. Then when he tried to land, he'd land hard, and, you know, he could kind of turn invisible every once in a while, but he couldn't really control his powers. It was haphazard. And so your human design chart is really the instruction manual to your supersuit. It shows you exactly what your abilities are, what you're sensitive to, what you're able to read clearly from the other person, and what is tainted or polluted by your own gates and what you add to the mix of energy between the other and you, what gets turned on in you by certain people, not everyone, why you feel more like yourself with some people than others, what specific flavors of energy are you absorbing and wigging out by and gets distorted and amplified, and all of this different noise inside you competing for your attention, informing your mind where it gets its voice, and it's a mess. So this helps you dial in to exactly what you need to pay attention to and what not to pay attention to. What's just noise, and the ability to separate that noise from the capital T true signal and coordinates of your ideal trajectory, and how to maintain that heading. Emphasis on maintaining your heading, your dome piece. Basically, oh, okay, this is what I should pay attention to. This stuff, not so much. Or if I pay attention to it, I should really see it more so as a window into what's going on with the other person around me or such. And that's what we're all moving towards, with varying and sometimes fluctuating degrees of mastery. You have good days and you have bad days at doing this. Unconsciousness happens. So a big part of this practice is to clue in faster and faster when you're living not self. Just try to get so sensitive to your own truth and your own signal that you recognize sooner and sooner when you're not that, and can stop, pivot, and course correct without creating a story about it, which is just another path back to your mind. Just recenter, get back on path, and keep on keeping on. That's the beauty of the human design chart.